Yes, I was walking into a business, and they have a handicap cutout on the sidewalk for wheelchairs,
Mm-hmm.
and I tripped over the edge of the concrete because there was no markings or painted stripes or anything like that, and I tore my right knee up. I'm going to have surgery on my right knee, and fractured my left hand, and I have to have surgery on my left hand. And I notified the people, and they were just like, well, we can't do anything about it.
What part did you trip over?
Where they got the sidewalk cut out for a wheelchair to go up, I tripped over the front corner of the sidewalk because I couldn't see it.
Was it painted the same color? Did it kind of blend in with everything around it, or tell me a little bit more about that?
It blended in with the parking lot because there's no markings, no painted lines or anything.
Okay. Anytime you're talking about a premise case, and we talk about premises liability, injuries that occur on somebody's property, facts are very important. You mentioned that you tripped over this cutout. You mentioned how it blended in with the color of the parking lot. Normally, if you're in other businesses, and just think about where you would normally go during the normal course of your day. You go to the grocery store. You see there's lines, there's yellow markings, there's stripes, there's all sorts of things, and those are designed to draw people's attention to those changes in elevation. Now, the courts in Florida have said that a simple change in elevation in and of itself is not a dangerous condition. However, in your situation, there may very well be liability.
We've had cases before where the situation is maybe not dangerous in and of itself, but the way it is visually depicted so that you can't see it. The change in elevation is obscured by the way it blends together. I know we see that a lot of times in steps and how that works when they paint them all the same color. So there is a situation there that we potentially would have to look into, but a lot of it would come down into how big is the height differential, how much does it blend together, and that would all need to be looked at and ascertained, and we'd want to make sure as well, Richard, if there was any video footage of this, if it happened in front of a business, there's a good likelihood that they have surveillance footage of it, so we'd want to capture that so we'd make sure and have a clear and accurate depiction of what actually happened. But it's definitely something worth pursuing and worth looking into.